All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all know how I go. Wait, why am I on the scene, man? Keep tripping out, bro. What's going on? Okay, cool. Visual venture. Visual venture. We are talking the worst internet trends still happening. Okay, there we go. All right. So some ding dong ditch version of, well, an extreme version of a ding dong ditch, might I add, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They talking about that right now, where it's like actually door kicking. Oh yeah, door kicking. And I did say, you know what I'm saying, I, you know, hit the nail on the head talking about it's some college thing, you know what I mean? And yeah, bro, like these college, they already adults, bro, is my whole thing. These motherfuckers is already adults and they doing some, like, this is a weak ass, it's probably like pranky, right? Some prank stuff to them and things like this. And they feel like, yo, this might be entertaining for whatever, dog. Because clearly they be doing these things to capture it on tape, right? So they can probably tape. Whoa, I sound like a fossil right now. Nah, they capture this shit on 4K. Feel me? So they can just like come out here, you know, just make a noise about some shit like online, or have some shit making a noise online about some dumbass trend. Man, it's some talk tick stuff, y'all know how it goes. Talk tick.
And you can see it from the security camera. They go, they kick the garage, run away, and turns out they actually damaged the garage.
The media picked up the story.
Teens actually recording themselves kicking people's doors, and authorities are worried they could be putting themselves in some real danger.
Homeowners were getting angrier. Some made it clear they were ready to defend their homes.
He didn't think about, you know, there's definitely reaction to actions, and he didn't think about what could have happened. You know, it could have just that quickly gone that bad.
At that point, it was only a matter of time before something unfortunate happened.
What happened?
In December 2025, a teenager in Florida picked the house for the challenge. The door swung open instantly. The good news was that the homeowner wasn't inside, but her dogs were. One of them was a Yorkshire Terrier.
A York? Little dog like that saved the day, bro? No, you're saying, what the hell did this nigga do?
Terrier named Spooky. With the door
Spooky. Ooh, Spooky.
open, Spooky ran into the street. By the time the owner got home, the door was broken and her dog was gone. She searched everywhere, but by the time she found her dog, Spooky didn't make it.
Oh no, Spooky died.
Look, this is not a joke. But you guys can't just go around kicking.
Is that Spooky owner? After the challenge. Is this Spooky owner?
People's doors and not being held responsible for it.
The community was outraged by this. Police launched an investigation. A few weeks later, they arrested the person who kicked the door open. He was charged with felony burglary and criminal mischief. But even after the incident, the trend didn't fully end. New incidents are still being reported. This next trend told people to—
Oh man, R.I.P. Spooky. So wait, so Spooky's situation was the initiation of aggressive investigation towards things like kicking the door down challenge from degeneration. Oh shit, I had to make it a bar. You know what I'm saying? I had to make it a bar. I had to complete the bar. No, from this kind of degeneracy. So they started taking it seriously after Spooky's disappearance and unfortunate untimely death. R.I.P. Spooky. Alright, let me hear more of it, visual.
To do something most of us were warned not to do as children.
Yep.
Sun exposure.
Sun exposure. Wait, what version of sun exposure? Yo, I remember this one time. I don't know what we were thinking as kids in school. Okay, now I may have got that one wrong. It wasn't in school, but it was like within the neighborhood. I cannot remember the group of friends where we used to just like stare at the sun. Remember that whole thing? Like, no, you can't stare at the sun, bro. Like your eyes, your eyes sensitive as shit. Nigga, let me show you how you do this shit. But I cannot even remember what the reason was. But look, I have recognized people like sun gazers and shit like that. Y'all know the sun gazers, people that they gaze at anything on the sky, right? Cloud gazers, star gazers, moon gazers, blah blah blah. Shout out my boy Kaiser. Hold on, y'all know who that is though. If y'all don't, yeah, it's over with. Never mind that. But yeah, man, I gazed at the sun, and like, I don't know what the logic of even people gazing at the sun on some self-help vibe. Like I don't understand that concept. Maybe it is not for me to understand, right? The whole gazing at these things. But we did it, bro, and like would later hear that, yo, this thing is so damaging to the eyes, my boy. Might end up blind at a certain age. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I was terrified. I was like, because I feel like that's when I started to believe the stupidity in just like staring at the sun. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? It must have some. It might just have some harmful implications. It probably does. Hold on, man. Y'all know me, bro. I gotta unpack it with my boy Copilot, man. Copilot, is it a negative experience to stare at the sun?
Yeah, absolutely. So when it comes to humans,
yeah, that's all I needed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was my whole little thing in terms of weird trends that we used to be on as youngins.
A TikTok trend claimed you could improve.
Okay, but I don't think I was just, you know, saying that. I don't think this is it though. I don't think this is staring at the sun type shit.
Improve your health in a strange way. The trend was called sun eating.
Sun eating?
Sun gazing is an ancient Egyptian
practice. There we go, sun gazing! Oh, staring at the sun though.
That will drastically improve your life on all levels, mentally, physically, and spiritually.
People were told to expose their eyes.
The talking heads online, you talk about your sun gazing is the way, it's the method, it's the meta, right?
Is to sunlight for 5 to 10 seconds every day, but only during the first or last 15 minutes of sunlight. Influencers claimed that time was the safe window.
Not only is it safe, but it will improve your eyesight, improve your endocrine health, improve your sleep cycles.
By late 2023, the trend was already popular online. TikTokers shared videos trying it for themselves, and they couldn't stop talking about the endless benefits of this ancient practice.
It gives you natural.
The trend was already popular online. TikTokers shared videos trying it for themselves, and they couldn't.
Look. But this motherfucker eye lazy because of this thing. Wait, hold on. Shit, I just zoomed in with the wrong button, man. Fuck. What'd I just do? Oh no! Ah, bro, I fucked my setup up. You see?
Stop talking.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Alright, hold on. Bro, you probably might develop a lazy eye. This eye is lazier than the other one. Facts. Look at that. Okay. Okay, it's too close. Too close. Too close towards the eyes of a man. That's pause. That's extra pause. My fault.
About the endless benefits of this ancient practice.
Yeah.
It gives you natural energy, which is what they don't want you to know.
Break that down.
That's why they tell you not to do these things.
Break it down.
Some even claimed it could help with weight loss. Thanks to these claims, this trend had over 70 million views on TikTok. People treated it like a miracle cure. There was one big problem. There was no scientific.
Yeah, I remember even. I think Gazer Soul. Yeah, shout out Solu without you, bro. I know he didn't gain a whole lot of respect because of, you know, how he is. And I feel like it's more because of his personality and more because of maybe his character. You know what I'm saying? More than just like what he be talking about. More often than not. Like, bro, I look at channels like Soul Illuminati and I hear him, you know, talk about these awarenesses that you gotta have. Like, yo, peep this. Like, yo, this is the secret. These are the mysteries. This is like, yo, like this, I'm exposing this part of, you know, darkness of life and things like that. And it's a salute to him. But I feel like even with me, right, for example, I tap into his content because of the personality, really, the persona. You know what I'm saying? He got that entertainment value. I mean, even his numbers reflect that. You know what I'm saying? They've been reflecting that throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm only mentioning him because I've heard the whole sun gazing, gazer, goddamn it, gazer. It came from the sun gazing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was after his breakup with, I think that vampire ex-girlfriend of hers. She turned you know, into a vampire eventually, unfortunately. But yeah, he done, like, after that breakup, he went on his whole, you know, spiritual awakening journey, and gazer, and it was kind of like the same time I was going through some shit. Like, that's how I bumped into his channel and like, you know, paid close attention, because I was looking for that kind of sort of guidance myself. Like, yo, what kind of information can just like give me a different perspective, maybe, you know, a clarification of my current perspective, like whatever the case, dog. Feel me? I bumped into this Illuminati. He went hard on the sun gazing concept. Boy, I'm telling you, bro. Gazer, you feel me? And so, you know, yeah, shout out to Illuminati, but apparently that shit is just dangerous for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me see this.
Proof behind any of it. Doctors were the first to sound the warning. The main problem was obvious. Direct sunlight is too strong for the eyes, especially the retina. The retina plays a vital role in helping us see, and unlike many parts of the body, it does not heal on its own. Doctors published articles and made videos to correct the misinformation. But the influencers doubled down.
You've been told sunlight damages your skin, but sunrise and sunset light actually reach.
Okay, I don't know about the skin though. I don't know about the skin, but definitely the eyes, right?
Structure your cells to operate at a higher.
Okay, depending on who you are, boom. Depending on who you are, but the sun can maybe be bad for your skin. You may be one of those individuals where it's like, yo, you got like that special skin, right? Yeah, shout out to y'all though.
That kind of messaging kept the trend alive. Dozens of people, including grown adults, continued doing
the pushback trend of these kind of facts.
The outcome was exactly what doctors warned about. Someone learned the hard way. In 2024, a college student visited an eye clinic. She noticed a blind spot in her left eye. Doctors asked what happened, and her explanation left them speechless. She said she tried the TikTok trend. She was in the sun for less than a minute, but that was too much. Scans showed her retina was affected. Sadly, it was permanent. Her case was
retinopathy, secondary to the viral TikTok trend. So I'm getting solar retinopathy.
Later documented in a medical journal. Even stories like this didn't stop the trend on TikTok. More videos kept coming, each one repeating the same promises. In 2025, scientists looked into the trend. They wanted to see if it was as amazing as people claimed. But after all the research, they found no reliable evidence supporting the benefits. But the trend is still around. Every few months, new videos pop up promising the same exaggerated benefits. And whenever it returns, new people are exposed to the same risk. Our next chapter.
Nah, wait, before you get into the next chapter, bro, you know why I'm so concerned right now at this part of the video, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been getting these, you know, critical, just like, pain experiences, right? Like, behind my right eye. Like, it's kind of retinal pain. I told y'all, like, I be looking shit up that I be going through health-wise. You know what I'm saying? So, they would, produce these migraine-like type pains. Y'all saw in my videos, you know, a couple of reactions ago, I would do like reactions with like shades on, and y'all probably was thinking, why isn't he got shades on? Like, isn't he indoors? And yes, I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's because, you know, I got this light going on. You know what I mean? Because I want to appear, you know, pretty decent, man, in front of y'all, bro, so y'all can see me and shit like that. So I got these lights, and now whenever that migraine, whenever this pain would start, like, you know, in the back of my head, it's like migraine pain, you know what I'm saying? So these lights would sensitize that pain, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm now thinking maybe it's this retinopathy. I think that's the word that I was seeing, that can be caused by sun gazing. I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's getting me, I'm even more nervous now. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, yo, can y'all suggest maybe some proper lighting, dog, that, you know, please, you know, I don't know, like, drop it in the comments after you like this video, please. Drop it in the comments, please, bro. Like, if y'all know if y'all have any recommendations, you can even drop a link to maybe a from any online store, maybe Amazon, maybe, I don't know, Take a Lot, whatever, Temu even, you know, where I can get like proper lighting that won't affect this kind of retinal, you know what I'm saying, if you're going through this retinal complication, right? You know what I mean? Because, you know, what I'm talking about is not from sun gazing from me. Shit, maybe it is. Fuck. But I mean, I've tried it once or twice, bro. But trust me, bro. Whoa. This is not from no sun gazing, dog. Like, it's really, you know, the doctor the doctor figured it's some sinusitis. You know what I'm saying? I got that whole clarity from the doctor telling me, yo, it's a sinusitis effect, so it causes, you know, and the sinus is like, you know, some nerves are attached to that, and it makes the, I don't know, that part that you say hurt, right? And then it causes these migraine pains and blah blah blah, and then light sensitizes that, makes it even more intense, right? So I'm kind of nervous, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, maybe that's what's going on. That's why I think I gotta change my lighting, yo. But yeah, before we carry on, as we proceed.